Each one of us holds within our hearts a seed, a dream, a vision of something larger than ourselves. But how often do we allow these seeds to blossom into reality? The journey from dreams to reality is not a mysterious path reserved for a select few. It is a living process, one that each of us can cultivate with the right understanding and commitment. Dreams are not mere whims of a wandering mind, they are glimpses of possibility. But the gap between possibility and reality requires your focus, effort, and an unwavering clarity. Today, let us explore how we can bridge this gap, turning our aspirations into life's tangible expressions. Dreams as seeds of potential. Every dream we hold within us is not random. It is an expression of the deeper potential that lies dormant, waiting to be realized. Like a seed, a dream may appear small, fragile, and insignificant at first glance. But within that small form lies the blueprint of immense possibilities. A seed, when left uncared for, may wither and remain dormant for eternity. Similarly, a dream, no matter how grand, cannot flourish unless we nurture it with attention, intention, and effort. The seed of a dream often comes from a longing, not just a desire for material gain or fleeting pleasures, but a deep urge to expand, to touch dimensions of life beyond the immediate. When you feel inspired by a vision of what could be, it's a sign that something larger is calling you. It's not just about achieving something external, it is about realizing the full capacity of your being. However, many times we dismiss our dreams thinking they are too big, too impractical, or beyond our reach. This is where we fail to see the nature of a seed. A single seed, when planted in the right soil, watered consistently, and given, can grow into a towering tree, bearing fruit for years to come. The question is not whether the seed is capable, the question is whether you are willing to provide the conditions it needs. Clarity is the foundation upon which all great accomplishments are built. Without clarity, even the most powerful dreams can remain unrealized, lost in the chaos of conflicting thoughts and scattered efforts. To turn a dream into reality, the first and most vital step is to understand exactly what it is that you want. If your vision is hazy, your path will inevitably be riddled with confusion, and your actions will lack the precision needed to move forward. Imagine trying to navigate through a dense fog. Every step is uncertain, and you're never sure if you're heading in the right direction. This is the state of a mind that lacks clarity. It spends its energy moving in circles, caught between doubts, distractions, and an inability to prioritize. A dream that is not clearly defined remains a fantasy. It has no substance to take root in reality. Clarity begins with introspection. It requires you to sit with yourself, not to escape or entertain the mind, but to ask the essential question, what truly matters to me? What do I genuinely wish to create or achieve? These questions are not for quick answers, they demand patience and honesty. Often, we are tempted to chase what seems attractive to the world rather than what resonates with our inner being. True clarity comes when you align your dream not with external expectations but with the essence of who you are. Once you gain clarity, your energies, both internal and external, align naturally. Confusion dissipates and decision-making becomes effortless. Clarity sharpens your focus, like a magnifying glass concentrating sunlight onto a single point. The same light, when scattered, loses its power, but when focused, it can ignite even the toughest material. Similarly, when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are focused on a clear dream, they gain immense power to manifest it. However, clarity is not something you achieve once and for all. It is a living process. Life is dynamic, and as you grow, your dreams may evolve. The clarity you gain today may need refinement tomorrow. This is why regular reflection and reassessment are necessary. A cluttered mind cannot produce clarity. You must cultivate inner stillness, a certain level of detachment from unnecessary distractions, to see your dreams for what they are and not for what others project onto you. In this state of clarity, even the most daunting tasks lose their intimidating nature. You see the steps clearly and approach them with confidence. Problems become opportunities, and obstacles are no longer roadblocks, but stepping stones that shape your growth along the journey. Clarity transforms the chaotic noise of life into a harmonious rhythm that guides you steadily toward your goal. A dream is a seed that reveals the possibility of life in its fullest bloom. But just as every seed requires the right environment to grow, fertile soil, the right amount of water and sufficient sunlight, your dreams also need certain conditions to thrive. These conditions include clarity of vision, commitment to action, and a steadfast belief in the process. Understand this: a seed doesn't sprout overnight. It requires patience, persistence, and trust in the process of life. There may be times when nothing seems to be happening, and doubts may creep in. But remember, even when a seed is buried in the darkness of the soil, it is quietly transforming. Similarly, your dream may not immediately show results, but with the right care and effort, the transformation is taking place, even if it's not visible to you yet. What you must do is recognize the power that lies within the seed. When nurtured, it has the potential to break through the hardest of soils, reach out to the skies, and create life in abundance. Your dreams, when nurtured, can do the same not just for you, but for the world around you. Discipline and consistency are the quiet forces that transform dreams into reality. While passion and inspiration can light the initial spark, it is discipline that keeps the fire burning and consistency that ensures it does not fade. Many people begin with great enthusiasm, but as time passes and challenges arise, their energy wanes and their dreams begin to lose momentum. It is easy to start something with excitement, but the true measure of commitment lies in the ability to continue day after day, regardless of how the journey unfolds. Discipline is not about rigid control or self-punishment. It is about creating a framework that supports your goals, a structure that ensures you remain aligned with your vision even when distractions or difficulties arise. Discipline allows you to choose what is necessary over what is convenient. It is the ability to prioritize long-term growth over short-term pleasures, to stay focused on what matters most even when faced with tempting diversions. This does not mean forsaking enjoyment or spontaneity, but rather understanding that in order to build something lasting, certain sacrifices must be made. Discipline is a conscious decision to align your actions with your values, not just in moments of motivation, but at all times, no matter the external circumstances. Consistency, on the other hand, is the practice of showing up every single day, putting in the effort even when results are not immediately visible. It is easy to feel discouraged when progress seems slow, but consistency ensures that each small step compounds into something larger over time. Imagine planting a seed and watering it daily, knowing that the growth will be gradual and unseen at first. Consistency is what allows the seed to eventually break through the soil and reach toward the light, despite the many days it seems like nothing is happening. Every effort, no matter how small, contributes to the eventual realization of your dream. When discipline and consistency work together, they create a powerful synergy. Discipline ensures that your actions are purposeful and aligned with your vision, while consistency ensures that those actions accumulate and build momentum. The combination of these two qualities turns effort into progress and progress into success. It is not about making massive strides every day, but about making sure that each step is aligned with your ultimate goal. This journey is not without challenges. There will be times when your energy feels depleted, when external circumstances seem to conspire against you, or when doubt creeps in, whispering that it is not worth the effort. But it is precisely in these moments that discipline and consistency prove their worth. They are not dependent on motivation or inspiration. They are rooted in a commitment that transcends temporary emotions or fleeting desires. The key is to stay engaged, to trust the process, and to keep moving forward even when it feels like you are not making immediate progress. Discipline is a muscle, and like any muscle, it strengthens with use. The more you practice discipline, the easier it becomes to stay committed to your goals. In the beginning, it may feel difficult, like you are fighting against your own resistance, but over time, it becomes an effortless part of who you are. Similarly, consistency builds its own momentum. Once you commit to a regular routine or a set of habits that support your dream, the process becomes second nature, and the effort required feels less burdensome. When discipline and consistency are present in your life, progress becomes inevitable. There may be moments of stagnation, days when the results do not match your effort, or weeks when it feels like nothing is changing. But with discipline and consistency, these moments are seen for what they are: temporary obstacles, not permanent roadblocks. The effort you put in today, the consistency you maintain tomorrow, and the discipline you cultivate every step of the way will eventually bear fruit, even if you cannot see it immediately. The road to your dreams is rarely straight or easy, but discipline and consistency are the tools that carve a clear path forward. They transform ambition into action and action into results. When you rely on these qualities, you no longer need to wait for motivation to strike or for circumstances to be perfect. You simply take the next step, knowing that the journey itself is the reward. With every day that you show up, you are moving closer to the reality you have envisioned. The dream that once seemed distant becomes a living, breathing manifestation shaped not by one burst of inspiration, but by the steady, unyielding force of your discipline and consistency. The joy of the journey is a deeply profound realization, the understanding that the process of creation is as important, if not more, than the end result itself. Too often we become fixated on the destination, believing that once we achieve our dream, we will experience true fulfillment and joy. But the pursuit of a dream is a living experience, one that offers endless opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation along the way. The journey is not merely a means to an end, it is where life unfolds, where you engage with the world and discover who you are beyond your goals. When you immerse yourself fully in the journey, you begin to appreciate the beauty of each step. Every moment holds the potential for insight and learning. The challenges you face, the setbacks you endure, and the moments of doubt are not obstacles but integral parts of the unfolding story. Each one of these moments is a teacher showing you more about yourself, your resilience, and your capacity to evolve. In this way, the joy of the journey is not contingent on what you achieve, but on how deeply you engage with each experience as it comes. When you learn to embrace each step with openness, the process itself becomes an expression of joy. So often, we wait for the right time to enjoy life, believing that happiness will come when our dreams are realized. But what we fail to realize is that the joy of the journey is available at every turn if we only choose to see it. The act of moving toward a dream is full of moments of awe, the small victories, the unexpected discoveries, and the quiet moments of reflection. When you stop measuring your happiness against a future outcome, you open yourself up to the endless richness of the present. This is the essence of living fully, of recognizing that every part of the journey contributes to the whole, and that nothing is wasted. The joy of the journey is also found in the process of creation itself. There is a unique satisfaction in the act of doing the work, the effort, the practice. As you pour yourself into something meaningful, there is a deep sense of fulfillment that comes from the simple act of engaging with life. The journey is not just about striving toward an external goal, it is about finding fulfillment in the internal process of growth. It is about developing your skills, expanding your perspective, and learning to dance with uncertainty. There is an undeniable joy in the pursuit of mastery, in the quiet discipline of refining your craft, and in the steady progression towards something greater than you once were. When you focus on the journey, you also begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. Every encounter, every challenge, every moment of joy or frustration is part of a larger web, where everything is linked in ways you may not fully understand. You begin to see that each step, no matter how small, contributes to the larger narrative of your life. This awareness fosters a sense of gratitude and wonder, for even in the most difficult moments there is a lesson to be learned, a gift to be received. The joy of the journey is also a reflection of your relationship with time. Instead of viewing time as something to be measured, rushed, or controlled, you learn to honor it as a living entity, something to be respected and savored. The pressure of reaching a goal diminishes when you no longer see time as an enemy but as a companion in your journey. In this space, you can move through life more freely, knowing that each moment is a unique opportunity to deepen your experience, to explore, to create, and to grow. When you understand the joy of the journey, you begin to see every part of life as an invitation to step deeper into yourself and the world around you. You realize that the destination is not a fixed point but a constantly evolving horizon, one that shifts as you evolve. The joy then is not in reaching the end but in the continuous unfolding of who you are becoming along the way. With each day, you become more attuned to the wonders of life. more connected to your own inner rhythm, and more open to the beauty that exists in every experience. In this way, the journey is not something you endure to reach an end, but something you savor, cherish, and celebrate as you move forward. It is in the journey that the deepest growth occurs, that the most profound lessons are learned, and that the truest expressions of your being are revealed. When you allow yourself to be present in the journey, to be fully engaged in each moment, you begin to experience a richness of life that cannot be found in the destination alone. As we navigate the path from dreams to reality, it becomes clear that the journey itself holds the greatest value. Dreams are the seeds of our potential, but without clarity, discipline, consistency, and the courage to face fear and doubt, they remain unmanifested. It is through aligning our inner vision with our outer actions that we begin to see the true power of our dreams take form. Along the way, we learn to embrace each step, finding joy in the process, not just the destination. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of hesitation is not an obstacle, but a vital part of the unfolding story. The joy of the journey comes from the awareness that every experience, every action, and every moment contributes to our growth and transformation. When we begin to truly live in alignment with our dreams, allowing them to shape us, guide us, and teach us, we understand that the path itself is where the magic happens. It is in the pursuit, not the arrival, where we discover the true richness of life. So as you move forward, remember, it is not the end that matters most, but the journey itself. Embrace it with full presence, clarity, discipline, and joy, for it is the journey that will bring your dreams to life. Clarity is the foundation upon which all great accomplishments are built. Without clarity, even the most powerful dreams can remain unrealized, lost in the chaos of conflicting thoughts and scattered efforts. To turn a dream into reality, the first and most vital step is to understand exactly what it is that you want. If your vision is hazy, your path will inevitably be riddled with confusion, and your actions will lack the precision needed to move forward. Imagine trying to navigate through a dense fog. Every step is uncertain, and you're never sure if you're heading in the right direction. This is the state of a mind that lacks clarity. It spends its energy moving in circles, caught between doubts, distractions, and an inability to prioritize. A dream that is not clearly defined remains a fantasy. It has no substance to take root in reality. Clarity begins with introspection. It requires you to sit with yourself, not to escape or entertain the mind, but to ask the essential questions. What truly matters to me? What do I genuinely wish to create or achieve? These questions are not for quick answers. They demand patience and honesty. Often we are tempted to chase what seems attractive to the world rather than what resonates with our inner being. True clarity comes when you align your dream not with external expectations but with the essence of who you are. Once you gain clarity, your energies, both internal and external, align naturally. Confusion dissipates and decision-making becomes effortless. Clarity sharpens your focus, like a magnifying glass concentrating sunlight onto a single point. The same light, when scattered, loses its power, but when focused, it can ignite even the toughest material. Similarly, when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are focused on a clear dream, they gain immense power to manifest it. However, clarity is not something you achieve once and for all. It is a living process. Life is dynamic, and as you grow, your dreams may evolve. The clarity you gain today may need refinement tomorrow. This is why regular reflection and reassessment are necessary. A cluttered mind cannot produce clarity. You must cultivate inner stillness, a certain level of detachment from unnecessary distractions, to see your dreams for what they are and not for what others project onto you. In this state of clarity, even the most daunting tasks lose their intimidating nature. You see the steps clearly and approach them with confidence. Problems become opportunities, and obstacles are no longer roadblocks but stepping stones that shape your growth along the journey. Clarity transforms the chaotic noise of life into a harmonious rhythm that guides you steadily toward your goal. Overcoming fear and doubt. Fear and doubt are perhaps the greatest barriers that stand between you and your dreams. They are not external obstacles but arise from within, often fueled by uncertainties about the future or insecurities about your own abilities. While fear and doubt may seem like powerful forces, they hold no real substance of their own. They exist only because you allow them to thrive in the shadows of your mind. The process of overcoming them begins with bringing awareness and light into these shadows. Fear is not your enemy, it is a natural response to the unknown. Its purpose is to alert you, to make you cautious where caution is required. But too often fear is misplaced. It takes root in the form of what if? What if I fail? What if I am not good enough? What if things go wrong? These questions, left unchecked, grow into chains that bind your actions. Fear becomes destructive not because it exists, but because you give it more attention than it deserves. The key is not to fight fear, but to understand it. When you observe your fears without judgment, you begin to see them for what they are, thoughts that do not define you or control you. Doubt is another internal obstacle, often more insidious than fear because it undermines your confidence and keeps you in a perpetual state of hesitation. Doubt whispers that your dreams are too big, that you are not capable, that others are more deserving. But doubt, like fear, thrives on a lack of clarity and confidence. When you are uncertain of your abilities or the path ahead, doubt sneaks in to fill the void. To overcome doubt, you must cultivate trust in yourself, in your dream, and in the process of life. One of the most effective ways to transcend both fear and doubt is through action. Inaction gives fear and doubt room to grow, action silences them. Each step you take toward your dream, no matter how small, builds confidence. With every effort, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that progress is possible. Action doesn't eliminate fear or doubt entirely, but it places them in the background where they lose their grip over you. Equally important is your perspective. Often fear and doubt stem from a fixation on the outcome. What if I fail? What if it doesn't work out as I hope? Shift your focus from the result to the process. Understand that challenges and setbacks are part of the journey, not signs of failure. When you embrace the process with openness and curiosity, fear and doubt lose their power. Instead of dreading what might go wrong, you begin to see each step as an opportunity for growth. Inner strength also plays a crucial role. Cultivating this strength requires you to connect with something deeper within yourself, a sense of purpose, resilience, and trust in your own journey. Practices that bring inner stillness, such as meditation, self-reflection, or time spent in nature, can help you anchor yourself. When your inner core is steady, external fears and doubts cannot easily shake you. Surrounding yourself with the right influences is another vital step. Fear and doubt often grow in isolation. When you connect with supportive people who inspire and challenge you positively, their energy uplifts you. Their belief in your dream can strengthen your own resolve. On the other hand, staying in environments that foster negativity or reinforce your doubts can weigh heavily on your spirit. Be mindful of the energies you allow into your life.